What was that? Oh. Whoa! Oh,
I keep going off the table.
You do, and
eating
my
those
knuckles
Wheaties.
are bleeding.
I know. Welcome to another edition of Battle Questions. I'm Matt Bean from Men's Health. This is Mike Golic from Mike and Mike in the Morning, one of my favorite shows. And you know the rules. Mike scores, he gets a plug. I score, I get a gripping, insightful question. So let's see how we do here. All right. That was terrible.
It was. What was that?
Off the table. I'm not sure what the rules
Did
are.
I get a free shot?
Overly zealous.
And I'm just toying with you now. There we go. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. So, at 42 years old, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. My father was diagnosed at that same age. So, for me, while it wasn't overly shocking, it was still, knew it was going to be a life-changing experience. So I decided at that point I'd change it over to, now my doctor became my head coach, my family became my team, my wife, of course, was the owner of the team and the captain of the team as well. But that I knew I had to deal with this for the rest of my life, so the best way to deal with it was to get a lot of people involved. One of the big reasons I teamed up with Janssen Pharmaceuticals to get a bigger stage to let people know that, hey, you don't have to go through this alone. Get a team around you for the good times and the bad times when you need to be lifted up.
All right, cool.
Oh, what was that? Come on.
Feeble.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I keep going off the table.
You do, and my
those
knuckles
Wheaties.
are bleeding.
I know, this is a contact sport.
Oh, no! Is that an own goal?
Own goal, all right. Question number one. Longtime NFL player, you've seen some crazy stuff in the locker room, I'm sure, on both sides. What is the most bizarre pregame ritual anyone has ever done?
Holy smokes. I would have guys, when I was in Philadelphia, we had a pretty crazy locker room there. Guys got jacked up. There were more dented lockers when I played in Philly of guys that would bang it with their heads, bang it with their helmets, bang it with their fists. That's how they got ready to play before they went out. I would thought they got rid of all their energy. I thought, my God, you're tiring yourself out. So, and by the intensity of it, you kind of knew the type of game you were going to have.
Man. Well, having worn a Bears jersey to a game out there, I can tell you the fans are kind of the same way. All right,
you ready?
1-1, here we go.
I can't believe you even took that.
Oh, that's my strategy. Demoralized.
Oh, own goal. You got it. There you go. I appreciate that very much.
Plug number two.
Okay, so icanimagine.com is the website. You go there. My story is on there, as well as information about prescription treatment options and other great tips about dealing with and managing your type 2 diabetes. I can't stress enough again to do it as a unit, to do it as a team, to try not to do this alone. You got to bring other people into it, and we know you have to eat well and move. You can have people that help you cook, shop, people work out with you. Is they think, oh my God, I got to get on a treadmill, I got to lift a lot of weights. You don't.
Start somewhere. Start anywhere.
It's exactly right. I would actually get up with people, we would walk around the gymnasium, and I'd say, you just worked out. icanimagine.com is a great website to get a lot of great information.
All right, here we go.
I know you've done this before. Did you win last time?
You know, I did.
Oh,
I feel like I got to, switch. 3-1.
Woo!
Right.
Okay, so when you started this segment, you introduced me as from Mike and Mike, which is absolutely right. Mike and Mike, Mike Golic, Mike Greenberg. We've been doing our show going on 18 years, and it's going to end. Greeny's going to have a different show. I'm going to keep doing the same show with Trey Wingo, but the kicker is my son Mike. Mike Jr. is also going to be on the show, which I thought is going to be cool because here's your son who, he just reveres me and listens to every word I say
For now.
and agrees with me all the time. So I thought, that dude disagrees with me more than anybody I've ever done a show with. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's kind of rejuvenated me a little bit.
Nice.
To have my son on the show. So that'll start November 27th, the new show, Golic and Wingo, and my son Mike Jr. will be on it as well.
3-1. See, I think the problem is you can get the bank really easy on this side, but as a right-hander, it's kind of,
You know what the problem is? You can't score.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I can score on my own goal pretty well.
Oh. Whoa, wow.
It's just
look at that.
I cannot be contained by
You
conventional
can't.
mechanisms.
That is awesome. Look around before I'm taking advantage.
Ooh, I know what you do
Oh,
now.
come on. It's the same
I
shot
know it
each
is.
time. Okay.
Laser focus.
Hot take right here. Georgia and Alabama will be undefeated meeting in the SEC championship game. And the loser of that game, provided it's 7 points or less, will make the Final Four. The loser, provided it's a touchdown or less, is going to make the playoffs. Now, I don't know who else it will be. Will it be Penn State? Will they run the table? TCU in the Big 12, USC making a run again. We'll see. That's still going to play out. But Georgia's kind of coming out of nowhere.
All right, and my alma mater, the University of Chicago, will be studying in the library. All right, here we go.
Oh,
That was close. That was
you
almost
honed it again.
I'm going back over here. I'm going back over here. All right.
I should have prepared like a book of things I needed to talk about and say
Jesus.
after this. Talking about my type 2 diabetes, I've had game plans in front of me from high school through professional football. Now it's a game plan by my doctor for a bigger game plan than just a football game. So it's very important to me. It's very important that everybody get involved and have a support group. And again, icanimagine.com is that website to go get so much great information.
All right, cool. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
That was embarrassing.
Wow.